Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DuoTale English. I am Lena, and I have a very important question for you today. Are you ready?
And I am Marcus. And oh, a question right at the start. I love this. Go on, Lena. Ask the question.
Okay, the question is, how are you?
That is the question? How are you?
Yes, that is the question. And before you answer, think about it. Really think. Do not say fine. Do not say good. Do not say okay. Actually, how are you? Right now, in this moment.
Okay, honestly, I do not know the right word, actually. I'm a little buzzy?
Buzzy. What does that mean?
Like alert, but not anxious. Like there's a lot of energy in my body and my brain, and I'm not sure where to put it yet. Is that a feeling?
That is absolutely a feeling. And the fact that you struggled to find the word for it, that is exactly why we are doing today's episode. Because most people, in any language, can say happy, sad, tired, or fine. But real feelings are so much more specific than that. And today, we're going to give you the words for them, in English.
Today we're walking through a full day of feelings, morning feelings, afternoon feelings, evening feelings, and we're going to give you the real, natural phrases that English speakers actually use, not the textbook answers, for every single one of them.
And by the end of today's episode, if someone asks you, how are you, you will have so many more options than fine. You'll be able to answer honestly, clearly, naturally, in real English.
And this episode, episode 12, is especially designed for A2 and B1 learners. The pace is clear and comfortable, the language is real but very accessible. So if you're a beginner or an intermediate learner, this one is absolutely for you.
Please subscribe if you have not already, and let us walk through a day of feelings together. Shall we start with the morning?
Morning it is.
So, it is 7 a.m. Your alarm has gone off. You open your eyes, and how do you feel? Marcus, what are some morning feelings that people actually have? Not the ones they're supposed to have, the real ones.
Okay, real morning feelings. First one, I feel groggy. Groggy. Groggy means you feel heavy and unclear in your head, like your brain has not fully woken up yet, like there's a fog inside your mind.
Oh, groggy is such a perfect word. You know that feeling when you wake up and for a few seconds you don't even know what day it is?
Yes, that's groggy. And you might say, I'm still a bit groggy, give me 5 minutes. Or I woke up feeling really groggy this morning. I should have gone to bed earlier.
And then there's under the weather. This is one of my favorite English idioms. If you're feeling under the weather, it means you feel a little unwell. Not seriously sick, just not quite right. A little off.
For example, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. I think I might be getting a cold. Or she looked a little under the weather at work, so she went home early.
Now, on the positive side, what if you wake up and you feel great? Not just okay, actually great. What do you say?
A very natural English expression is, I'm feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I love this one so much.
It means you feel completely awake, alert, full of energy, and ready for the day, like everything is switched on. For example, she arrived at the meeting bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 8 a.m. and made the rest of us feel very bad about ourselves.
That's so relatable. We have all worked with that person, the 8 a.m. bright-eyed person. It's deeply annoying when you're feeling groggy.
Deeply annoying. And another great morning feeling, I'm feeling refreshed. Refreshed means you feel renewed, like you slept well, and your body and mind feel clean and restored, like you pressed a reset button overnight.
And what about the nervous morning? You know, when you have something important that day, a meeting, a presentation, an exam, a job interview, and you wake up and your stomach already knows.
Oh yes, that feeling. And the natural English expression for that is, I have butterflies in my stomach.
Butterflies in your stomach, a beautiful idiom. And it means exactly what it sounds like, that nervous, fluttery feeling, that mix of excitement and anxiety, like something is moving around inside your stomach.
For example, I woke up with butterflies in my stomach. The interview is today. Or every time I think about the presentation, I get butterflies. It's nervous and excited at the same time.
And one more morning phrase that I think everyone will relate to, the feeling of, I just don't want to deal with anything today.
Oh yes, the I can't be bothered feeling.
I can't be bothered. In British English, to not be bothered means you don't have the energy or motivation to do something. You just can't make yourself care right now. For example, I really can't be bothered to cook tonight. Let's just order something. Or, I woke up and I just couldn't be bothered with anything. I needed a slow morning.
Okay, it's now about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You've been at work or studying for several hours. The morning coffee has completely worn off. How are you feeling now, Lena?
Honestly, at 2 p.m., I usually feel drained. D-R-A-I-N-E-D. Drained means all your energy is gone, like a phone battery at 4%. You're technically still going, but only just.
That's such a perfect description. And you might say, I'm absolutely drained. That meeting took everything out of me. Or she looked completely drained by the end of the day.
And the afternoon is also when a lot of people feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means there's too much happening, too many things to do, too many messages, too many decisions, and it all feels like too much at once.
For example, I'm feeling really overwhelmed right now. I need to write a list and figure out what to do first. Or she seemed overwhelmed by all the new information. It was a lot to take in at once.
But the afternoon isn't always negative. What about that feeling when something goes right at work, when you finish a difficult task? That feeling is, I feel on top of things.
If you're on top of things, it means you're managing everything well. You're in control. You're ahead of where you need to be. For example, I finally got through my emails. I feel on top of things again. Or, she looks much more on top of things this week. I think the new system is really helping her.
And there's also, I feel proud of myself. And this one, I want to stop on this one for a second, because I think a lot of people forget to feel proud of themselves. They finish something difficult and they just immediately move to the next thing.
Without pausing to say, I did that. That was hard and I did it. And that deserves a moment.
Exactly. And in English, you might say, I'm really proud of what I accomplished today. Or, she should be proud of herself. That was a really difficult project.
And an afternoon also brings the stressed out feeling. The word for that in natural English is I'm stressed out, or I'm a bit frazzled.
Ooh, frazzled. F-R-A-Z-Z-L-E-D. I love that word. Frazzled means completely exhausted and stressed at the same time. Like your nerves are worn out. Like everything has been too much for too long and you're running on fumes.
For example, I had back-to-back meetings all day and now I'm completely frazzled. Or she looked completely frazzled when she came out of that phone call. Something must have got wrong.
I feel frazzled just saying the word.
It's a very frazzled-sounding word. And there's one more afternoon feeling, on cloud nine. To be on cloud nine means to be extremely happy, floating, joyful, like you're so happy you're almost not touching the ground.
For example, she got the job offer this afternoon and she's been on cloud nine ever since. Or, I passed my driving test on the 3rd attempt and I was absolutely on cloud nine all day.
Okay, it's evening now. The work is done, the day is winding down, you're home. And now come the evening feelings, which are often the most complex and the most honest ones.
So, first evening feeling, I feel at ease. To feel at ease means to feel relaxed, comfortable, not tense, not worried, just settled and okay.
For example, I finally feel at ease. The week is over and I have nothing urgent to worry about. Or, I always feel at ease at home. It's my safe place. Or, she put me at ease immediately. She was so warm and welcoming.
And then there's, I feel content. Content is such a beautiful word. It doesn't mean ecstatically happy. It means quietly satisfied. Enough, not wanting more, just this is good. This is enough. I'm okay here.
Like sitting with a cup of tea at the end of the day and just being. Not scrolling, not planning, just being and feeling content.
Exactly. For example, I feel really content this evening. It was a good day, and I'm home, and everything is okay.
Or she seems very content with her life. She's not chasing anything, she's just living it.
But evenings are not always peaceful. Sometimes the evening feeling is, I feel a bit low. To feel low means to feel sad or down, not dramatically, not in a crisis, just a gentle sadness, a heaviness without a specific reason sometimes.
And this is such a natural and human feeling. Sometimes you just feel low. And in English, you might say, I've been feeling a bit low lately. I'm not sure why. Or, he seemed a bit low today. I should check in on him.
And sometimes in the evening, especially if you live alone or if it's been a quiet day, you feel lonely. And lonely is different from alone. You can be alone and feel perfectly fine. Lonely is the feeling that you want connection and it's not there right now.
And in English, a very natural way to say this is, I feel a bit lonely this evening. Or, she lives far from her family and sometimes she feels really lonely. Or, I was surrounded by people all day but I still felt lonely. Sometimes that's the strangest kind of lonely.
That last one, lonely in a crowd, a lot of people feel that, and it helps to have the words for it.
It really does. And to end the evening on something warm, the feeling of I feel grateful. Grateful means you feel thankful, appreciative, aware of the good things. For example, at the end of this day, despite everything, I feel genuinely grateful for this podcast, for these conversations, for you, everyone listening.
For you. Yes, exactly that.
Okay, Lena, let us describe our actual day right now using all these phrases. Real ones, no scripts, just how was today?
Ooh, I love this. Okay, so I woke up this morning feeling a little under the weather, actually. My throat was slightly sore, and I had that not quite right feeling. Very classic under the weather.
Oh no, are you okay?
I am fine now, but this morning I absolutely could not be bothered with my morning routine. I just sat with my tea and stared at the wall for about 15 minutes.
Stared at the wall for 15 minutes. That is very relatable. What about the afternoon?
By the afternoon, I started to feel better, and then I got a message from a friend I have not spoken to in a while, and she said something really kind, and I was on cloud nine after that. It is amazing what a kind message can do.
That is so lovely. And right now, this evening, how do you feel?
Right now, content. A little tired, but content. I did good things today. I spoke to a friend, and now I'm here talking to all of you. That's a good day.
That is a good day. Okay, my day. Morning, I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Genuinely. I slept really well. I had energy. I was ready.
Of course you were. You were bouncing when you walked in.
I was not bouncing. We have been through this. But yes, I had a good morning. Afternoon, I had a lot to do and I felt a bit frazzled around 3 o'clock. Too many things at once, that classic overwhelmed feeling where you don't know which thing to start.
And then?
And then I made a list, prioritized, got through it. And by about 5 p.m., I felt genuinely proud of myself. I had done everything I set out to do. And that feeling, on top of things, is so good when you've been feeling frazzled all afternoon.
It is the best feeling going from frazzled to on top of things in the same day. And right now?
Right now, grateful, at ease, and honestly, buzzy again, ready to talk to all of you. And that's actually pretty wonderful.
It really is. And did you hear what we just did? We described a whole day, a real day, using all the phrases from this episode. And it sounded natural. It sounded human. It sounded like real people talking about real feelings, because that's exactly what it was.
Let's do a quick and fun recap of everything we covered today, all the feeling phrases. I'll say them, Lena will give the meaning, fast, like a game. Ready?
Ready, go.
Groggy.
Heavy and unclear in the head, still half asleep.
Under the weather.
Feeling a little unwell, not seriously sick, just a bit off.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Completely awake and full of energy, annoyingly so at 8 a.m. Refreshed. Renewed and restored, like you pressed reset overnight.
Butterflies in your stomach.
That nervous, excited, fluttery feeling before something important.
Can't be bothered.
No energy or motivation, just can't make yourself do the thing right now.
Drained.
All energy gone, phone battery at 4%.
Overwhelmed.
Too much at once, can't manage everything, needs to write a list.
On top of things.
Managing well, in control, ahead of where you need to be.
Proud of yourself.
Pausing to acknowledge I did something hard, and I did it.
Frazzled.
Completely exhausted and stressed, nerves worn out, running on fumes.
On cloud 9.
Extremely happy, floating, not quite touching the ground.
At ease.
Relaxed, comfortable, settled, not tense.
Content.
Quietly satisfied, enough, not wanting more. This is good.
Feeling low.
A gentle sadness, heaviness, down but not in crisis.
Lonely.
wanting connection that's not there right now, even in a crowd sometimes.
And grateful.
Thankful, appreciative, aware of the good, even on hard days.
16 phrases, 16 ways to describe how you actually feel, and every single one of them will make your English sound more human, more real, more you.
Okay, everyone, we're at the end of episode 12 of DuoTale English, and I think this one is one of my favorites because feelings are universal. Every person on Earth, no matter what language they speak, knows what groggy feels like, knows what on cloud nine feels like, knows what lonely in a crowd feels like.
And now you have the English words for all of them, which means the next time someone asks you, "How are you?" you don't have to say fine. You can say, "Honestly, I'm a little frazzled today, but I'm getting there." Or, "I feel really content this evening." Or, "I was on cloud nine this afternoon. Something wonderful happened."
And when you answer like that, honestly, specifically, humanly, conversations change. People leave in, people share back. Suddenly, it's not just an exchange of pleasantries, it's a real connection.
And real connection, in any language, is what all of this is really about.
Our question of the day, using one or more of today's phrases, how are you feeling right now? Not fine, not okay, really. Write it in the comments in English. We want to know. We genuinely want to know.
And we will read every single one and reply, because we care about how you're actually feeling, not just the textbook answer.
Please subscribe to DuoTale English. Share this episode with someone who always says fine when you know they're not. Maybe this episode will help them find the words.
New episode every week, every single one made with care. Thank you for being here. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. And hey, I hope your evening is on cloud nine.